Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today is such a beautiful day. I wanted to kind of take advantage a little bit of natural lighting that isn't so direct, and I opened up my window. It's finally springtime. Watch, it's gonna like snow tomorrow. Knock on wood. So we are today going to be focusing in on my project pan and just giving you guys the update on that. I've got my snazzy old list here, a little more purple coming out every single month. And yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. My project pan began in October and it's ending at the end of June, although there is something that I think I'm going to have to adjust. I am going away end of May into about middle of June. So some of the products that I'll be taking with me on this trip are not necessarily products I want to travel with, especially since I'm hoping to bring back a lot of things and I really want to save on space. So if you guys want to hear more about how I'm going to be packing for that trip and trying to pack a, I guess, more reasonable way without having to buy all these extra things, let me know in the comments bar below. Anyways, let's go into Project Pan. This is obviously, we're going to start off with my hair, beauty, scented things. Let's just knock these out of the park. Products I have not touched, again, this month is the Redken Shine Brilliance Spray. I see so little purpose for this. I really think I'm going to have to chuck this at the end of my Project Pan. That's what I'm probably going to do with a lot of my products. Once June rolls in and I do my final update, chuck anything that is just not worthwhile to keep in my makeup collection, because if I haven't used it in 6 months, I'm not going to use it. So, next thing is my Garnier Fructis Leave-In Conditioning Cream. I do like this, but I've been focusing so much more on my Got2b Shine Spray and Leave-In Conditioning, what are you? Flat Iron Blow Dry Lotion. Totally not what I thought it was. That I didn't really touch this, but it's still, in this lighting you can actually see I have a decent amount left. I like this. I do like it. It works very well. It's not too heavy, but I haven't touched that this month. Which, that leads for a perfect segue in Got2b Crazy Sleek. This thing is driving me crazy. It just doesn't want to die. My newest line, right down to here, the little red line. So I've made a good amount of progress on this sucker, especially since you need so little to actually have it without it being like too heavy in your hair. I'm happy with the progress, but still going. Something I'm very happy to have used up, and I'm going to be very honest, I kind of did not use this directly. This is the Bath & Body Works Juniper Breeze Antibacterial Hand Gel. This is like pre-Pocket Backs. This was like original Bath & Body Works. Before snack time, I would just squeeze a little bit into all my students' hands because they liked the smell of it. So I just kind of went boop, 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 boop down the line, and they had hand sanitized. Also, with the amount of sneezing and coughs and colds, it's like, no. Hand sanitize, especially since a lot of the classrooms that I'm in don't have enough hand sanitizer for the little kids, and I'm not about to send about 20 kids into the bathroom just to wash their hands. Trouble occurs in that. Anyways, moving on. Moonlight Path Body Splash. I did use more. This was my original line. This is where I'm down to here. It's chugging along. It's okay. I feel like I tend to forget about this because subconsciously I still have kind of bad thoughts to it. It's kind of mellowed out. It's okay now. The scent, in the beginning, if you watch my first video, I hated this thing. I hated. Now it's kind of reached that point where it's like tolerable. But another product I think I'm going to toss at the end of this whole project if I don't finish it out. One other product that I don't have with me at the moment, it's actually in my basement. And the only reason why I didn't make the trek down there is because I have to navigate my way through the kitchen. And my kitchen has my little puppy in it who will start barking and wake up from her nap, and this will never get filmed, and she sounds like she gets tortured when she starts barking in a certain way because she wants me to come play with her. at that moment. It's interesting when you're trying to do laundry in the basement. You run up and down and up and down and up and down. It's like, stop barking, please. Little doggy, but loud voice, right? So I've used it a few times, that Avon spray, but not much progress. And that's it for my bath and body products for now. Going into makeup. Again, there's a few products I just did not have the time to use. Let's just move those things out of the way. My Your Best Friend eyebrow pencil, I think I used it once, and that was today. So, not much help on that department. It's just, I've been wearing my slightly larger frame glasses, so when the way they sit, they more or less cover my eyebrows. So I'm a little less upset about that. I have just very, very fair eyebrows. When I get them done, if the lady's not careful and she takes off too much, it looks like I am missing eyebrows because I have such light blonde hairs. I don't know why, because my hair's not exactly that light blonde, but oh well. And then my Sally Hansen Line Smoothing Mineral Lip Treatment. Haven't really used this all too much. I think after my Buxom lip gloss, which I finished I think last month, I was just spoiled, and I'm not a huge fan of many lip glosses. So we'll see. Hopefully a little more progress on that. Lipsticks. I used them a few times, but I've been really focusing on trying to nourish my lips back into decent condition, which means just a lot more exfoliating, a lot more heavier chapsticks and lip balms, and staying away from colored products because they look scary. You don't want to be kissing those lips. Anyways, so this is my lipstick, the Buxom one. I have used this one a few times. It's still going. It's looking a little worse for wear, but it's a trooper. It'll fight its way through. And then my NYC Appalicious lipstick. I have used a little bit more on this side. I've been trying to just kind of slant it down a little more, but not much on this either. It is also a very magenta tone, and I've been going through a phase where I'm liking a little more pinky, light, neutrally tones. Next product, the Bronze Booster. I don't know if you'll be able to see much more progress on this. I mean, the edges on this spot are growing, but I'm now trying to swirl my brush a little bit more, but when I swirl my brush, I get a little too much, and I strictly use the Bronze Booster for just contouring on my cheeks, and it's just very little, nothing too dramatic. My Wet n Wild Minerals foundation, I've been using this quite often, well, no, actually every day, over my concealers and things like that, and it seems to work pretty well. It's not the best on preventing shine coming through by the end of a 6 or 7 hour workday, which is not very vigorous. My face is a bit oily, but it works. I am right about down to here on this. So it's probably about another month's worth, but it's working out well, and I'm glad to finally be using that bulky thing up. The next thing is my Trio. Again, it doesn't look like much goes on in this thing, but I'm telling you, I've been focusing my brush a little bit more on the top, and it's going. I swear it's going. And let's see, my Rimmel London. Next. My single shadow in Royal Linen. The pans are growing a little deeper, a little bigger. It's one of those hard things where if you use too much, it's extremely frosty and pale, but just a little bit on the brow bone or just blending out anything looks very nice. So it's trying to find the happy medium with that color. And last but not least, my Benefit Creaseless Cream Shadow. I replaced this for my NYX eyeshadow base and my Black Radiance powder shadow, loose shadow. Yeah, loose shadow. It was just so much work, and I also noticed that this was drying out, and I wanted to get more use out of this. So I am getting a decent amount of use. I use it, I want to say 3 out of 3, 4, 5 days out of the week. It just creates a nice light eye look. So I enjoy it. And that is the makeup portion of my project pan. Moving on to the last product. It is not officially empty, but it started causing me to react in such a way that I'm calling it my empty. It is the Benefit Wonderlift's Eye Firming and Facial Toning Gel. I've had this so long. I think it's almost around 7 years I've had it. And I started using it this month. I would just kind of pat it in under my eye area, and I would start to get bumps. And my skin was feeling very tender in that area. Additionally, I wear contacts. I haven't been able to wear them in a while because my eyes grew so sensitive and it was actually painful to wear contacts. So I've been giving my eyes a big break. This is the only thing that I had changed in my entire routine. Had not even changed my contact solution brand, nothing like that. So this I am calling quits. It's not safe, especially for the eye area. And I didn't even notice anything special about it, so I think it just kind of went out. So, that is my entire project pan. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave them in the bottom bar. If you want to take a guess on which products you think are going to last me till June, let me know. I have just about 2 more months, and I'm going to be away for one of those for a chunk of time, so hopefully we will see some progress on this stuff. Anyways, have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!